So we are now going to be listening to Tool, Push It. First time hearing it. All of these songs tonight I have never heard before, so let's go. Damn. The intro to this, it's kind of like demonic, isn't it? It reminds me, if you've ever seen the film Dogma, great film, but there's these kind of like demon kids with hockey sticks on rollerblades, and whenever they're sort of coming, there's kind of this sound of flies. It's like evil coming, and it reminded me of that at the beginning of this. It's just kind of like Beelzebub is encroaching, you know what I mean? It's this growing sense of like decay, of flies, of something dark cometh this way, you know what I mean? And I just love the way it kind of like built up and then just dropped into that. Sorry about my phone going off there. I'll put that on silent now. I knew I'd forget one thing. Let's get it. I love the guitar work on this. I love how it, as I say, it kind of has this sort of buzzing sound using the feedback and everything. This kind of this drone it sort of falls back into, and then it rises up back into that riff, and then it can go away back into the sort of swarm, you know what I mean? But it creates this beautiful swarming feeling, and how then the bass just slides in and just keeps that riff going is so nice. As always, like, I love Maynard's vocals so low in the mix, just kind of just makes you concentrate more, really brings you into the music. You've really got to like dive in and get headphones on for sure if you're listening to Tool, to really like feel everything that's going on, because that's their aim, I feel, with every Tool composition, is they're trying to really make you feel something, to try and make you feel like whatever they're trying to portray, you know what I mean? They really like suck you in it. And so you've got to close your eyes and get down with it. You know what I mean? It's such experience music. I love it. And by the way, I love you guys. Thank you so much, Brad, and thank you so much, Jay. That's so cool. Thank you. Ooh, I loved that. We got down and dirty there. What I really loved is when Maynard sustained that note and the guitar and the bass just kind of dropped, like the chord progression just going down, because the interval between the sustained note changed with the chords. And so you've got this one note being held, and he did that again with a repeating line where he was going on the same note, on the same melody, but with the chords changing underneath it, it makes what he's singing sound different every time because of the changing interval gaps. So cool. A really awesome effect. And they just have the best ideas, but I really loved that drop into it there. It's that thing of where they kind of establish what the song is, of like what the drop feels like, what the builds feel like and everything, and it lulls you into a false sense of security. You know what I mean? Like a crocodile just kind of sat there chilling. Like it just draws you in and makes you think you're safe, and then it just snaps you, and it's like, no, we can get heavier, we can get deeper, we can get this. And so you then, once it's kind of dropped again, and like you've heard something that you haven't heard, like for 4 minutes in the track, now it introduces a new element, like a whole new heavier drop or something like that. You're now kind of put on notice that anything can happen at any time, and that makes it really exciting, because there's just no way of predicting where this can go. They've set the parameters early on and gone, these are what the parameters are, and then they start messing with it and changing it. It's awesome. Love the phaser effect on the bass there. It's all getting real trippy now. Now we've just kind of, it's reminds me a little bit of The Doors, how they'll just kind of like sort of go into a jam for a little while, and or at least it feels that way. And I love these kind of singing drums. It's almost like tabla, but it's not. Maybe some kind of these drums, these boom drums. I love them. And I was going to say earlier that drum fill by Danny was insane earlier, and I haven't mentioned him yet, but as always, incredible work. And now we're bringing in this percussion. I wonder what his like percussion setup is like at his house. You know what I mean? How many different percussions does he own? I would be really, really intrigued, because he strikes me as a percussionist who's ever exploring, like endlessly curious, you know what I mean, of what textures and elements he can bring into a track. I can imagine it would be so much fun working with him where you're in the studio and you're working on a song and he's like, hold on a minute, guys. Let me just go into this back room over here, or let me get in the car and just pick something up. And he comes back with some percussion from Malaysia or something. You know what I mean? And goes, I think it needs this. And everybody goes, does it? And then he does it, and yes, it does. You know what I mean? Like it's got to be a lot of fun being in the writing room with any member of Tool. But Danny is just, his creativity is boundless. Ooh. Wow. Oh man. Wow. This is the song structure. It sort of there was a tangible song structure at the beginning of it, but then it just went on a complete journey. It kind of took it right down with the percussion, the phaser bass, these nice little trippy guitar lines. And then it just kind of built and built and built and then dropped and built again, and everything kind of new. It scans a lot more like classical music in terms of structure. It's all about this kind of sonic landscape they create, and this adventure they take you on. Amazing. Now I always struggle when I listen to Tool to really like take in the lyrics on first listen. So I've brought them up real quick to just have a little look over it, to like just get an idea, because I never look into the lyrics and I really should start. I saw the gap again today while you were begging me to stay. Take care not to make me enter. If I do, we both may disappear. Wow. Know that I will choke until I swallow. Choke this infant here before me. What is this but my reflection? Who am I to judge or strike you down? But you're pushing and shoving me, pushing and shoving me. Wow. You still love me, but you didn't need to push it on me. Just kind of just going over these real quick. I am somewhere I don't want to be. Push me somewhere I don't want to be. Is it this kind of thing of being controlled? You minimize my movement anyway. I must persuade you another way. It's like this feeling of constriction, of not having freedom, you know what I mean? Or his freedom being kind of taken away from him. I like there's with the lyrics, they're sort of open to interpretation, you know what I mean? Like they kind of have a freedom to them that you can sort of put your own meaning into them to an extent. And those are my favorite kind of lyrics, honestly, where it is interpretive in that way. And I feel there's different ways you could kind of look into this. But yeah, certainly this kind of dark force, or this sort of unwelcome person in life, and that was really reflected with the guitar work. As I say, this drone, this rising, this swarm, being swarmed, engulfed, taken over, being pushed and pulled, like turbulence, you know what I mean? And I love how the lyrics and the music are really complementing each other in that way. So really double down on the effect of making you feel these things. Beautiful work. Really, really, really cool song. I loved the journey of that. That was Tool, Push It. If you enjoy my reactions, be sure to hit subscribe. That was awesome.